Have you ever seen someone completely steal the spotlight without even trying? Well, that's exactly what Rowan Atkinson does. Whether he's in an interview, on stage, or simply reacting to something, he somehow turns ordinary moments into comedy gold. With his legendary expressions, perfect timing, and unique sense of humor, he can make people laugh without saying much at all. So, in this video, we're taking a look at some of Rowan Atkinson's funniest and most unforgettable moments. Let's get started. Being Mr. Bean made Rowan Atkinson world famous, but it also created one funny problem.
The thing I find most tricky is when people don't recognise you particularly, but half recognise you. You know, that strange thing when they go... That means they stare a lot. And they just look. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "I bet you wish you were."
The audience was already having a great time. This happened and made the moment even better. Here's the clip.
They brought him on a stretcher, a man who was sick of the palsy. And they cried unto him, "Maestro, this man is sick of the palsy." And the Lord said, "If I had to spend my whole life on a stretcher, I'd be pretty sick of the palsy too."
When most actors promote a movie, they focus on the plot, the cast, and what audiences can expect. Rowan Atkinson, however, chose to begin with something far more unexpected.
I did a movie quite a while ago called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh, yes.
In which Mr. Bean... and there was a scene...
You're so casual about that. I did a film called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Wow.
Does he look like an even bigger knob if he said, "Oh, well, of course you all know Mr. Bean's Holiday"? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
so
I'm trying to reduce my knob quotient.
There was no master plan, no blueprint for success. Yet by pure chance, one night gave birth to a character recognized across the globe.
Yes, I certainly remember the night. It was a one-off. It was a one-night review, and I was asked if I wanted to do something, and I couldn't think of anything, and just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term, and I just sort of, you know, was doing this. Anyway, it was something like that. I remember early on in the life of Mr. Bean getting lots of letters from people saying, "Oh, I'd love to have dinner with Mr. Bean. How hilarious that would be." He's a very, very selfish individual. He's a child.
Rowan Atkinson is a comedy legend. Why? Because his expressions alone can steal the entire show.
If you were presented with McLaren F1, the imperiousness one gets from a Range Rover.
Ah, right, okay.
Rowan Atkinson isn't just a comedy legend, he is a true car enthusiast.
Credit card commercial in New York a few years ago, and I had to play a bungling British secret agent. And there's this beautiful woman gets out of a limo in the middle of New York, and he sees her. And this shot was when I had to look at her as if I'd just fallen in love with her. And the director said, "Just imagine that you've just seen your wife for the first time." And my wife happened to be on set at the time. And she said, no, that won't work. Tell him to look at her as if she's his new Aston Martin.
Oh, well.
And then it'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
And she was right. In fact, it inspired me no end. I looked at her like no woman has ever been looked at.
Really? Can you give us that look? I'm curious.
Yeah. Can I do it?
Look at the women melting. Look at that. It's just, oh.
Here's a walk interview of Rowan Atkinson in F1 GERD. As we know that Rowan Atkinson is a car enthusiast.
What would Mr. Bean reckon to all of this Formula One malarkey?
Yeah. Well, he would enjoy it very much because Because he's a car enthusiast, as you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had some magnificent cars, didn't he?
Cars, then he'd enjoy it. But anyway, it's fantastic to be here. I'm a guest of George Russell, which is, it wasn't planned for me to be here on a weekend, when he got pole, but here we are.
Rowan Atkinson name dropping. Whatever next?
I know. I'm here as a matter of fact, as a guest of George Russell. So.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's how privileged I am.
Yeah. Love.
We can barely keep a straight face watching Rowan Atkinson on a screen. Now imagine being the actors who had to stand beside him and somehow stay in character.
Forget the whole thing. I'm going back home with Migsy.
Yes. Oh, show me the glen where the kipper roams free and together. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It got too funny.
Sorry.
It seems so funny to me that he addressed it all to Miggins. Consulting with the wife.
You see, after backing you off on Friday.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm going to look at you. You're looking at me. I understand everything.
I know what it's like. I mean, you've got a difficult job. 45 miles commuting every day.
Before Mr. Bean became one of the most recognizable characters in the world, Rowan Atkinson once explained how it all began. In this clip, he talks about the early days of creating Mr. Bean and the surprising journey behind the character's birth.
On a visit, on a holiday in Venice that I had in 1985, quite a long time ago. Wouldn't it be fun, because I had already started exploring just doing purely visual comedy. I'd explored it on stage, and I was interested in trying to put visual comedy through the character of Mr. Bean on TV. And so that's where it started. Well, the first ones we did were in 1988, 89, and then it sort of grew from there, and now we've got this...
Weird, it's like it's got its own life.